Hey, it's Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com and welcome back to the Healthy Organic Vegan on a Budget series, in which I'm giving you 30 videos to help you eat well without spending a lot of money, all leading up to my upcoming ebook on the same topic. And this video is based on a really wonderful question that I received, which is all about how to use a budget together with somebody who eats differently than you. So someone that maybe is resistant to your vegan dietary choices or even your organic preferences. How do you manage a shared budget? So let me read the whole question to you. This came from Natalie, whose husband is only interested in saving money, so he will only buy the cheapest brands and products regardless of how they're made or with what they've been produced with. She's tried to speak with him and tell him why it's important for her to spend money more consciously, but it always turns into a fight. She knows he's not willing to become vegan, but she's hoping that he can at least consider spending some extra money to buy some products we both know he likes. For example, switching out dairy yogurts for a soy yogurt. And she's wondering if there are any suggestions that I have that she can approach him with to make this conversation easier and their lifestyle easier. Number one, I think it's fantastic that Natalie has tried talking with her husband, but I would continue that conversation. Don't give up just because it's turned into a fight in the past. It can be challenging, but over time, these conversations should get a little bit easier. And I would really recommend trying to say it differently each time. So not always explaining it the same way, but how else can you position it so somebody may better understand? Anybody that really loves and cares for you should be respectful of your choices and the things that you love, and they should have some sort of interest in it, even though they might not want to live the exact same lifestyle or have the same opinion. So I would, number one, say just continue that conversation. Not to the point where it's annoying to somebody, but in a way that you can maybe come to terms with one another, right? Don't give up. Number two, it's really helpful to express to somebody who's concerned with money, talk in their language. So if they want to save money, talk about how much you'll save when you eat this way. That's what this book and this whole video series is all about. All these different ways that you can save your money is throughout that whole book, right? And so you'll have a lot to go with there. But a couple things, people actually spend upwards of $5,000 a year just on junk food. They think that they're saving money, but that food does not have a lot of nutrients, so it leaves you hungry, it makes you feel sick, it helps you gain weight, and it causes a variety of health problems. So not in addition to the cost of junk food, then people end up going to the doctor more frequently. So if you cut back on the processed food, you can actually save a lot of money by eating less processed food. And you can save money because in a lot of cases, you might go to the doctor less and you might spend less on prescriptions and various other health issues that you may have. So really focusing on what you're saving versus what you're spending. The third tip would be to do the work for somebody, to make it easy for them. So especially when you're in a marriage, if you want to do something, just do it yourself. Don't expect them to do it for you or with you. Just focus on enjoying doing it. And I feel like a lot of people, if the work is done for them, they'll enjoy it. So perfect example is cooking, right? A lot of people don't want to cook. So if you are in charge of the cooking and the food tastes good, they'll eat the food and they'll enjoy it. If this person doesn't like grocery shopping, you take over doing the grocery shopping and they'll be fine with it, and that also allows you to kind of control what foods you buy. So the fourth tip is to do some simple swaps. I really loved how Natalie mentioned swapping out a dairy-based yogurt for a soy-based yogurt. I'm not a big fan of soy-based yogurt, so that might be part of the problem. I think that the almond-based yogurts and the coconut-based yogurts, even the rice, there's actually a lot of alternatives to soy now that taste a lot better. So if it's an issue of taste, try a different kind. And again, cost compare. You can even make your own. I've actually made my own coconut-based yogurt and it was really good. So the key there, though, is finding a swap that tastes equally as good and either costs the same or costs less of what that person is used to buying. And you know, if money is important to them, then that should solve part of the problem. And the last tip, number 5, it's kind of the last resort. If this person is absolutely against it, they don't want to eat the food, they don't care what you do or what you say, just go about making your own separate budget for the foods that you want to buy. There's no reason you shouldn't be able to eat these foods, right? It might not be as fun if you have to eat it alone versus eating with somebody, but at least you'll be able to live the life that you want, have that health that you're looking for, and all the other benefits that come along with it. So put together a separate budget. And if it's kind of an issue where the money's coming from one source and it's hard to split, find ways that you can save, right? Find ways that you can agree on separating some of the money. What can you cut back on that you're spending money on? For example, if part of the money that the two of you make together is used for your daily coffee or for your monthly shopping spree or a variety of different things, right? Think about how you can reduce those and take the savings to put into the food that you want to buy. And this is actually something I cover in the book. I have a whole section that shows you how to save money on certain things and how to make money by doing all sorts of little simple things. And this is especially great for people that are kind of either dependent on somebody else for money or their money is pooled together. It could be as simple as you selling some clothing that you no longer have and you get an extra $20, $50, put that right into your food and you'll be able to buy exactly what you want. I hope those tips help you out, Natalie. Thank you so much for asking, and I hope anybody else watching out there that's in a similar situation learned something. Now, of course, I want to hear from you. What suggestions do you have for Natalie and people like her? Or if you've been in her situation and figured it out, what has worked best for you? Thank you so much for watching today. If you liked this video and you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, you can do so right here to make sure that you see all of these videos that I'm doing. If you want to make double sure that you get all 30 of these videos about saving money, you can sign up for the mailing list right down below. It's in the description field. Just click that and you'll receive all 30 videos to your email inbox every single day. I will see you tomorrow with another tip. In the meantime, you can visit ecovegangal.com for more information about healthy, happy living, and you can check out the social media networks where you can connect with me and other like-minded people. It's an amazing support system there. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. To my upcoming ebook on the same topic. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 simple ways to make eating at home just